Hi everyone, Mr. F here. We are going to talk about today Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year. As you know, I'm sharing these videos. My perspective, I've been living in the Philippines for 14 years and I've been going around in the Southeast Asia and Asia all those years. Let's talk about first Chinese effects in Philippines and in Southeast Asia. Chinese New Year is celebrated throughout the Southeast Asia generally. It's in a blast. But in Philippines, it's only 1 or 2 days. In other countries such as Thailand, Vietnam, Korea, and China, of course, it's 15 to 20 days period of holiday. So it's affecting businesses, but at the same time, it's a long vacation for the industry people. And they've been affecting the Filipino community during the time of the clans. And even there are some marriages. There are families who move from China, mostly from the region called Fujian or Fujian or Hokkien. I don't know which is the right pronunciation, but it's happening. It's been saying all around. And they've been coming here even hundreds of years ago or like 50 to 60 years ago. They moved here. There was a rule or law which you can invest certain amount and you can buy a Filipino surname. And most of the Chinese community took this advantage and they were able to establish here and they were able to get the passport, Philippines passport. The reason why all those Chinese families moved from Fujian region to Philippines, it's believed they were forced by the government and they had to look for a new expansion place. The nearest and not really crowded was the Philippines. They came here, they established here, they put up businesses, some of them work here, and they married, and they have, there are so many now Filipino-Chinese families who live together and doing business. When is the Chinese New Year happening? Mostly it's around end of January or early February, mid-February as well sometimes. This is the time you must prepare yourself, you must prepare your business. Let's talk about Chinese communities in the Philippines. Mostly cash is flowing within the Chinese community, and you can say Binondo itself is the oldest Chinatown in the world outside China. It's about 430 years, I guess, now this year. So they're celebrating 430 years of existence. Most of the tradition says Chinese are not really allowed to engage into Filipino families or marriages because they like to keep the money going around within the family. They don't like to share it outside the family. We have big families here in the Philippines. One of them is C family, of course, SM Prime, and then other one is Mega World, Andrew Tan, Gokongwei Robinson or JG Summit. Chakyong, they are Jollibee owners. They're a big family from rags to riches story as well. We are talking about Lucio Tan, owner of Philippine Airlines or PNB Bank. There is also other families, not really known, but they are known. Hongkin, they are known in Binondo, Lucio Co, Consinhi, DMCI, and of course, San Miguel Corporation, Ramon Ang, and the family of Hong Kongs. Chinese families spread all around the Philippines. You can find the big families in Davao region, you can find in Cebu region, and Luzon and northern parts. But mostly, Chinese are from Davao to Cebu. They flock into Manila. If you like to explore more of Chinese culture in the Philippines, you can go to Binondo. And of course, Divisoria is next to it. So you can do shopping and buying cheap stuff at the same time sightseeing the Chinese temples and the statues of Chinese gods and the entrances. But there's also another Chinese community in the Philippines, which is on the northern side, Banawe. Actually, geographically, they're almost next to each other. It's just that there's another Chinese area. Banawe is mostly for automotive industry, from motors, vehicles, sedan cars, SUVs, or truck parts. You can find them. Thank you for joining my channel today. We talk about Chinese New Year and its traditions and its effects in the Philippines and in the Southeast Asia. Actually, I would like to suggest a book for you. There's a book called Asian Godfathers. It's more of how the families become powerful this much within Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, and Philippines. Actually, it shows also how the Singapore built and how it became a business industry center. If you are enjoying this video and if I can help you a little bit get to know, please like and share. I'm going to come up with more videos, maybe more professional setup. Thank you for listening.